That's all he needs to do.
Robbie Floyd with Will.
Will, can you summon the words to describe what you're feeling right now?
Yeah, I mean, very disappointed, obviously. Just trying to get around a couple of back markers and got in the grey a little. Yeah, man, I mean, the Ganassi guys were so fast, you know, we had to really start pushing hard to try to find something.
Did it just happen all of a sudden? Did you just try and sneak up a little too high?
No, it's very hard to predict what the guys in front of you are going to do. So, you know, I think Hunter Ray was up there and took a bit of air off, which pushed me up a little higher, and yeah.
You were holding around 4th or 5th spot. That could have been enough to win this championship. Did the car feel good enough to win this championship until that happened?
Yeah, we definitely weren't quick enough, you know. I thought it would be very tough to pass Dario or get even close to get Dario.
Thank you for talking to me. I know it has to feel terrible for you right now.
Yeah, you know, the championship's won over 17 races, not in one.
Thank you.
Well, if Will finishes 25th, and that's where he is right now, he can't finish worse than 25th. Dario still needs to finish 10th or better in order to win the championship. So don't say this thing is over yet. And right now, Dario has slipped back to 4th.
And Elio Castroneves is trying to push him back one more.
And Marco Andretti is the leader. And you were right, Robbie. He has 3 third-place finishes this year, and they have all come on the super speedways. Indianapolis. He also finished 3rd at Texas and 3rd at Chicagoland Speedway as Ryan Hunter-Ray makes a pit stop.
There's a big wheel mark right over his IZOD logo. He's definitely been running hard. Well, that I think maybe came back. I wonder if that was all part of the incident with Graham. Rahal, yeah.
Ryan relinquished his 7th, or rather 11th place to come in for the pit stop. So on the racetrack, it is Andretti, Dixon, Weldon, Castroneves, and Branchitti with 160 laps completed. Marco Andretti leads at Homestead-Miami Speedway. It has been 68 races since Marco won in his rookie year at Sonoma in 2006. Danica Patrick has had 47 races since her win. And remember Marco Andretti when he won at Infineon Raceway in 2006 in his rookie year, but it's been a long dry spell. Dad Michael loved it, and so did Grandpa Mario. But he leads. Scott Dixon with another caution on the track, another caution. And this is for debris.
Car 26, he's in.
So now what you'll see is all the folks that didn't come in. It was Kanan, Danica we talked about. I think it was Baguette was the other one. Or Mira. Those 3 were good on fuel. We knew that up in the top 10.
So that should put Kanan in the lead. Danica 2nd. And probably Vitor Mira 3rd. Because they'll stay out.
Robbie with Michael.
I talked to Michael just before that yellow, and you said you didn't think anyone could make it. I think the guys at the booth thought that was the case. Now what's the scenario?
Well, now it's going to be really close for us, and I think it's really good for Tony and Danica, but we need a long yellow.
So this is a catch-22, though. I mean, you were out in front, but you needed help. Now you've got the help, and you're hating it.
Well, we need a long yellow.
May happen.
What's that?
May happen.
We'll see.
Well, he's not going to announce that they're going to make it, but I feel reasonably confident, judging on how far people went last year with this caution, that you can make it to the end if you were one of those, like he was with Kanan and Danica Patrick, that pitted on lap 146.
Right now, Kanan 5th and Danica 6th.
And guys, let's go back and first revisit what the Dario Franchitti situation. I just checked with Chip Ganassi. They are looking for fuel mileage. They really are feeling like they really considered for about 10 laps trying to stretch it and say, if we get a caution, that'll do it. But as you guys alluded to upstairs, it was a case where they can't fall too far back. So then they said, just before the caution came out, forget about it, let's just go run to the front. I followed up on the Helio Castroneves situation, though, and I want to see if Helio does come into the pits or not. Talking to Tim Cindric, the magic number was 3.7. They were getting 3.5. When you make caution laps, you make 8 miles to the gallon. Do they play the Kentucky card? Yay or nay? Nobody knows. His teammate, Will Power, who was in the championship chase, now you can tell in his eyes that it's over.
Jack, while you were saying that, you got this guy coming down pit road, and Dixon and Helio stayed out, so they think they can make it on fuel.
Here's the case. What they needed is they needed at least 3 caution laps. And that was the whole idea of what Tim Cindric was doing as they complete the pit stop, topped off Marco Andretti. Now let's see what they do. They're changing tires on Dario Franchitti. They filled him full of fuel, so now he can go to the front. But like Kentucky, has Helio Castroneves rolled the dice and maybe gotten himself in a position where he can at least get a moral victory tonight for Team Penske.
I love these different strategies that are being played out here in the final 30 laps.
I think it's a stretch. When they both came in at lap 137, that's some really good fuel mileage. You say you can go about 50 laps, give or take a little bit.
Just read the body English, okay? Michael Andretti says, we put it on lap 147. We're not sure we can make it. And then we're hearing from Castroneves, they put it on 137.
Well, wasn't Michael was talking with regards to Marco, who came in at 137, wasn't he?
He was talking about Kanaan and Danica, both wondering if he could make it. And the Penske car of Castroneves stopped way before that.
Well, that's what I say, is he's posturing one way, because I think no reason they can't make it.
Well, he's done it before, so.
Now, Franchitti has dropped back to 8th position, so even with Will Power in the pits with helmet off, the difference in the championship is only 5 points. So this is not over yet, folks.
We need to see that checkered flag.
And the green comes out. No.
No.
Hey, position 8, fuel, position 8, fuel.
What happened there?
Fuel position 8, that's just putting the fuel back to where you can serve as much. So as soon as that goes yellow, get into that fuel conservation mode.
Now, you heard all the spotters saying go, go, go.
Yeah.
And then no.
Well, Brian Howard, the flagman, was very adamant in saying that he needed a single file through 3 and 4 before they could.
Guys, quick update on numbers. For Dario Franchitti, he's just been told he's got to stay 10th or better. We've been talking about it. For Helio Castroneves, he was just told the magic number to go to the finish, 3.5 miles to the gallon.
Because that's doable. I don't know. He must have really been saving. That's amazing.
Yeah.
If he does that, that's a miracle.
They're the points right now.
Oh, what's going on there?
That's not going to be a green flag. There's no start.
We got a lot of movement back there. Single file.
That was Alex Lloyd in the Boy Scouts of America car, just with a big head of steam coming down the inside of the track.
The reason he's hot is when they don't go green, it helps somebody like Castroneves. Every time they don't go green, if you're someone who's on fuel save, you're like, yeehaw, we got another lap.
Yeah. Let's not just talk about Helio. Dixon's on the same strategy. Dixon and Helio are in the same boat.
Dario back there in 8th position. Now there are only 9 cars on the lead lap. And so Dario is another step closer.
Green.
Much better. Here we go. Green flag out, racing again. Oh, somebody up way high. Looks like it's Saavedra, maybe. Look at this, down into 1. Castroneves takes the lead.
And that's the first time we've seen him. First time we've seen him to the lead. We knew he was going to be coming.
He did dip below the white line. In trying to improve position, he did duck his wheels under the line.
Now Kanaan challenging for 2nd position. Taking it from Dixon. And Kanaan wants the lead.
Look at Dixon's got the momentum on the high side. He's going to pop up there. Am I going to do anything?
Danica Patrick back there in 4th.
Yeah, she's in a good position.
Yeah.
Keep those 3 car lengths there. With what these guys are doing up in front of you, keep those 3 car lengths and just see how they're going to sort themselves out.
Weldon and Vitor Mira behind Danica. 25 to go.
Great run for Vitor. They rolled off the truck really well, was happy with his car. Didn't qualify well. They didn't know what happened, but he was way happy.
Here comes Danica to third.
Look at how quick that